Toyota's brought me back out to LA to give you the first look of the new Camry. We have a 9th generation Camry. It is all hybrid. Today, we're gonna get right into the XSE. I want to start from the side here, guys. The all new Camry is full hybrid, but from the side, it looks so similar to the current 8th generation Camry, and it is on the same platform. But I know you guys want to look at the front end of the new Camry. So this is an XSE. It has the largest wheels, has 19-inch wheels. What do you think of the front? The new hammerhead design, to me, screams the bigger brother to the Prius, and that is an excellent compliment. The new Prius is gorgeous, and the XSE has some additional pieces to it that makes it stand apart. Okay, now up front here, we have that Toyota logo. Instead of being on the front, it's kind of like embedded into the front bumper here on the top portion, which looks really, really nice. You have a 360 camera that's optional here. Parking sensors on the front, and this grille at the bottom is actually exclusive to this XSE. Notice how it is paint matched compared to the XLE that has a more of a gray sparkle to it. And then also the XSE has, which almost looks like a Lexus. These are functional here to allow air to go through. And you have this little canard here down at the bottom, a little shark fin is almost what I would call it, to give it a more sporty look compared to the more simple XLE next to it. Hammerhead design also with the daytime running lights, and this has the upgrade in the XSE, and the XLE have the upgraded LED headlights as well. Looks super striking from the front. Like I said, looks like a bigger brother to the Prius, which is an excellent compliment. We kind of have that lobster claw in the back, looks great. And this XSE has a glossy black spoiler. We have Camry blacked out here, that's exclusive, I believe, also to the XSE. Here we go. All-wheel drive on the hybrid. We have the Beyond Zero, Toyota's effort to reduce their carbon emissions. That's what this little dime-sized logo is all about. But yeah, all hybrid now. And the XSE has dual tip exhaust. And you just see it's kind of blanked out on the other side. So maybe in the future, we could get a TRD or a GR model where you get some quad tips. It would be pretty cool. Opening the hood here, it is a steel hood. It's pretty heavy. It's not aluminum compared to some like, let's say the Sienna, for example, has a really light hood. 2.5 liter, speaking of Sienna, 2.5 liter hybrid here with 232 horsepower in the all-wheel drive trim, and it's 225 horsepower if you get the front wheel drive. Don't have official numbers on fuel economy, but I would assume 40, 50 miles a gallon, somewhere in that range, depending on the grade and the trim, of course. We have a panoramic roof on this that is not going to be standard on XSE or XLE, but is an option. And I want to get in here because, guys, first thing I noticed is the heft of this door, to me, is good, if not better, than a lot of the Lexus models. It feels heavy, it closes really nicely, so well done there with the door premium feel. So the XSE has 2 different interior options. You have red, which is obviously this one, or you have black with blue accents. So nice perforation here on the door, soft touch here on the top, lumbar control, of course, and we're gonna get inside here on the new Camry. Listen to that door. Very, very solid. Now we also have a head-up display in here, and it looks like the same head-up display that I've seen in a lot of Lexus products. So it's in the next generation head-up display. The steering wheel, we do have a leather-wrapped steering wheel in here with the red stitching. Looks really nice, feels amazing. And you also have traffic jam assist because you have Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. Speaking of safety features, blind spot monitor and rear cross traffic alert is also standard here. JBL on the XSE, of course. Look at this big screen. So XSE and XLE have this 12-inch screen, and the base models, the SE and the LE, have an 8-inch screen. I like that the volume knob is right off the steering wheel. That makes me happy. And a fully digital 12-inch screen behind you here, like we see on the more premium Crown. Some of the Lexus models have this as well, but we also see this big screen on the RAV4 as an option too. So the base screen is a 7-inch screen, so big upgrade in terms of digitalization for the instrument cluster. look at this. This is making me happy, having dedicated switchgear here for heated and ventilated seats. I believe the ventilated seats are optional on the XSE, but Toyota's still finalizing the packages. So I like the details here on the vents. Look at that. And if we go down below, 2 USB-Cs, a USB-A, a wireless charger. It's really easy to get to. Look, oh my gosh, thank you Toyota, keeping a real shifter. Even though it's a hybrid, they're not giving us any of that Lexus malarkey with the shifter that's just a small, no, look at this, leather wrapped, real shifter. I am a happy camper. Cup holders here and some storage space right there as well. And we have a nice rubber like mat at the bottom to keep your objects in place. Opening this up is a pretty large container underneath the armrest with the 12-volt adapter in there. Just look at the, you know, the nice soft touches here around where the passenger's legs are going to go. You know, I like what they're doing here. I don't mind these lines that go into the vent. I think that's very cohesive, but I know in Florida, glossy black, yes, it gets a lot of light reflections and can blind you. So I'm interested to try that out in the sunny South Florida. And let's see, 360 camera in here. There it is. It's a traditional Toyota software. Obviously it's template because we have a Grand Highlander as the placeholder instead of the Camry design. No digital rearview mirror, that's all right. And there's a look at that panel roof. Let's go ahead and get the back seat. As a mid-size sedan, we shouldn't have any issues. Even sitting behind myself, the seat felt like it was set up for me around 6 foot. So hard touch here at the top of the door, soft touch here on the insert. Armrest feels really, really nice and soft too. Back door slams very nice. Okay, mat pockets each side, vents back here, and a USB-A and a USB-C. Look, they give us an option. The armrest feels really light, not luxury grade, but there's a lot of other things in the car that feel luxury grade. I'm gonna see if I can get into the trunk. All right, let's get into this trunk here. Wow, this is an enormous rear trunk area, and you can still fold down the seats. You see that JBL speaker system back here. Are we gonna have a spare tire? And the answer is yes. I appreciate that. That was the first quick look at the XSE model. It will be available in the spring of 2024. So it's right around the corner, guys. I will be driving it this spring to give you my driving impressions, but it's gonna handle great. We know it's gonna get incredible fuel economy, and now it has that addition of all-wheel drive, putting a rear motor in there to give us that extra traction for the hybrid model. Will we see a TRD model or a GR Sport model in the future? I think so, and I think this is a good place to start from.